All right, we are live on Facebook and YouTube.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Carroll County Commissioners meeting for Thursday, January 29th, 2026. Please join us as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Leggett,
Here.
Workner,
Here.
Commissioner Madransky.
Here. And certification by the clerk, please.
Hi, April Email, Assistant Clerk 1, certified that the entire recording of the proceedings at the prior meetings are captured completely and accurately in the electronic record and are available at the office.
Thank you. Entertaining motion to approve the summary recordings as presented.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
None.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Any motion to approve the travel requests?
So moved. I'll second.
Any discussion? None. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Approve the appropriations.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
None.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Do things a little differently. I understand that Mr. Kendall has to get to court. We'll give you the floor.
Thank you. I submitted copies of our report for the month of September. We've had a total of 43 cases that month. Our expenses for our office were $24,237. We were reimbursed by the state for 82% of that for $18,874.62.
We have any questions for Mr. Kendall?
I have no questions. I have no questions. Appreciate the updates, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Yes, you're dismissed. And a motion to approve the appropriation amendments?
So moved.
Second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. I'll take a motion to approve the transfer funds, please.
Move to approve the transfers as presented. I'll second it.
Any discussion?
None.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. I'd like to advise that Merle Long, dog warden for Carroll County, filed his report for the week of January 18th, 2026 to January 24th, 2026. And 2 dogs impounded, 0 adopted out, 1 redeemed, and no citations were issued. Motion to approve an agreement with Joshua Link to redesign and rebuild Carroll County website.
So moved.
Second. First and second, any discussions? None of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Motion to approve a contract with Silco Fire and Security for Mitty Avenue.
So moved.
Second. Any discussion?
No.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Entertain a motion to waive a hearing for a liquor permit for LAH and Associates LLC located at 8155 Dawn Road Southwest, Harrisville, Ohio.
Move to approve. Second.
First and second, any discussion?
No. Is this, hey Chris, is this, does it say what permit this would be? Is this for like a winery, a D1, or does it?
This is a permit class D5. And it looks like it's new permit.
Right, that's all the questions I had.
Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Motion to approve change order number 1 for package B, as in boy, of FY24 building demolition and site revitalization program to extend the project deadline to February 18, 2026. The project located at 6058 Kennington Road, East Rochester, Ohio, due to delays with asbestos contractor.
So moved.
Okay. First and second, any other discussion?
The delay is the contractors.
It appears they're waiting on the asbestos contractor.
This to the abatement on getting the asbestos out of the building, maybe the asbestos people are running behind.
No further questions. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Bills today total $76,143.41.
Move to pay.
Second.
First, second, any discussion on the bills?
None.
Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carried. Bills without prior authorization.
Moved.
Second.
First and second, any discussion on those?
None.
Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Any idea what this is? This person? Okay. At this time, we have Jennifer Burns, our JFS Director, here for a hiring recommendation. Jennifer, you have the floor.
This year for approval to hire Ashley Mutton as a unit support worker at a rate of $17.40 effective February 2nd. So next week. She was with us before and then she left and now she's coming back.
You guys have this recommendation from Jennifer Burns. Is there a motion to hire Ashley Mott?
Make a motion to hire Ashley Mutton.
Second.
First and second, any discussion?
She was here before. How long was she here for?
About a year.
Went somewhere else thought the water was better or?
Yeah, there was insurance issues
Okay.
and now she's coming back. She had a baby and now she's local.
Okay.
And we think that she'll be in it for the long run this
Yes.
time?
Anything further? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Lucas, EMA Deputy Director, here to talk to us about a well pad fire and some weather.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen. Good morning. So we have another busy week. We'll start with the weather. So, we had that snowstorm came through, late Friday into early Sunday. Saturday was our main snowfall. National Weather said that we had 12 inches of snowfall in the county. There's varying totals around the county. Some got less, some got quite a bit more. But National Weather is going to go with 12 inches as our total. With that came a lot of other issues. So we were very active on Facebook, giving out tips, advice, keeping people up to date on the weather updates that we were receiving from National Weather. I had several calls from residents saying that they were very helpful, very well received. So that's something we're going to continue into the future when we get these kind of storms. Communication throughout the weekend with leadership as well as the department heads, very good communication on that end. They had questions about our EOP protocols, warming center protocols, conditions. So we were in constant communication with them, trying to update them so they knew what to do with theirs. So as far as that goes, the state, our county, our local, and even our courthouse snow crews did a fantastic job with what they were handed. 12 inches of snow in 12 hours is a daunting task for them. It helped a lot with the emergency services, a lot with calls. Along with that, thank you to the public for heeding the advice to stay off the roadways. I think the public did a great job with this. They decided to stay home, heed some of our advice, and everything worked out very well. I know I was in talks with Sam at dispatch, and she said dispatch was handled very well, was not inundated with calls, which we were worrying about. Throughout that, a lot of questions about warming centers came in. So we did post that we do have a couple locations that are permanent warming centers, but we also have a very long list of pop-up shelters if needed. A lot of those questions came, why don't we have a list? Where are all these places at? So throughout our county, we have several locations that could be a warming center. These are not long-term shelters. They're very limited on personnel, on resources. So we don't want to inundate them on a quick notice without there being a need for it. So we have that list internally. if they're needed, we can get those people to the warming centers. Dispatch was aware of those, as well as the health department and the senior center. We felt those were the most vulnerable parts of the county that would need to know on a quick basis. So that information was shared with them. We did not have a call for a warming center, which is a good thing. We did not lose power throughout the county, which is a good thing. So, like I said, with the public, I just want to make aware that we did have warming center, a list. We have various locations around the county that are ready, but those are limited personnel, limited resources, and only open as needed. There's a cold snap this week that we've all been experiencing. That should lift within the next day or two. We're still talking with we're still talking with National Weather. We're doing webinars with them as well, following up on that cold snap, but it should lift here in the next day or so. That's all I have on weather. Any questions regarding that?
What,
Okay.
what if anything do you see for longer range?
Long range right now, it's going to be more of a level normal winter that we experience around here. Temps in the low 20s. If it is snowfall, it's going to be minimal. Don't want to project it, another storm coming, but there are forecasts out there that show more storms. Those should stay to the south and the east of us. So fingers crossed on that one, but we should experience our normal winters for the next week or so.
The average snowfall of 12 inches, are we using the weather station at the airport to determine?
So the weather station at the airport measures precipitation, also does wind speed, cloud cover, temperatures, things like that. So snowfall is not accurate out there because it's a precipitation kind of weather station. However, National Weather does watch the airport area because that is our designated weather station. So that is kind of where they get their total from. Everybody that posted on Facebook with snow total pictures, National Weather does, out of our Pittsburgh office, does watch that as well. I talked to Fred McMullen from there. He said that information was great. Everybody that sent in pictures, he really appreciates that. That kind of helps them track not only snow bands, the storm, any squalls, but they can verify with pictures snow totals.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to the last night at 5 o'clock. We got a call for a fire on a well pad on Fisherman Road. Carrollton Fire, Delroy Fire, Sheriff's Office, EMA, and industry all responded. Our local and state officials and agencies were called and responded as needed. Carrollton and Delroy and Sherricksville were on another structure fire at that time. Carrollton had a crew at their station that responded directly to there. They did have active fire on the well pad. The well pad itself has many safety features built into it. The well head was not on fire. There has been some Facebook posts, some communication through the county. The well itself was not on fire. This was an equipment, a compressor that was on fire. Throughout the pad, there are safety features, not only to shut down the entire pad, but also where they stage this equipment is for safety concerns. So this was not close to the well head. This was far away and it was controlled. When the fire broke out, there was a truck driver on location on the pad. He started the ESD, which is the emergency shutdown, and it acted appropriately, just like it should, just as we had over at June Road there a month ago. So everything went right the way the safety protocols are set. Once the fire was out, we still had some heat, so we had to relieve pressure on those compressors. This was done in a safety protocol between industry, fire, ODNR, EMA. We were all in agreement on how to do this. So they would relieve pressure. There was a loud audible noise. You could hear it probably a mile or so away. That was done appropriately. Verified it with industry, verified it with ODNR oil and gas, and they said, yes, this is exactly how it should be done. During that time, fire, EMA, and industry all had gas monitors going. That way we were sure of not only inside the pad, but on the outside, we had gas monitoring. At no point was there any danger to the public. Dispatch was very good about getting the lens alerts sent out quickly to avoid the area. And we kept dispatch updated on the noise from the release. Also what was going on scene in case we did need to. But like I said, there was never a danger to the public at any point.
Question.
Yes.
Here, and a good stopping point. So did any of the monitors pick up any readings?
No, we did not. We have 4 gas meters, industry, EMA, FDs, we all have similar gas monitoring and they never picked up anything. ODNR assured me that once the release did happen, that it was going to dissipate before it even reached an ounce into the atmosphere. So it was dissipated, it was controlled. I talked to Fred Romeo, who's the main contact for ODNR for this area. He assured me that when the relief valves go and they take away the pressure, that it's at a controlled rate. There has been year-long studies on this process, and they've found that this is the safest and most controlled way to relieve the pressures on the compressors to make sure that nothing else is in danger.
Thank you.
Along with that, I just want to say that, been very, very hard for emergency services the last couple of weeks, but they still respond. Dispatch sends us out and we go. Thank you to them. They did a great job. Industry was very, very receptive. Great job on communication throughout. Gave us the information we needed, not only on scene with their personnel, but also after the incident. So great job done by all. It still amazes me, this county, the amount of wells we have, pipelines, trucking that goes on, how safe this county really is in oil and production. Also, our emergency services, they never stop. They keep showing up. So it's a very good feeling, and everyone should rest assured that this is a very safe county for oil and gas.
Dustin, everybody that's on a well pad, truck driver, somebody that's working on there, all wear some sort of gas monitoring on their outside of their.
Yes, they're all required to wear a gas monitor. They're usually that's about the size of a wallet. They carry it. It's always on. They have their own safety protocols. If you're doing the trucking, if you're working at the wellhead, no matter what you're doing, there are safety protocols in place. They all wear gas monitoring at all times, even just on general days.
Evidently, everybody on there knows how to start to shut down.
Yeah, it's well labeled. Normally it's in the same location on the lease roads. So it's all at the same locations, maybe one side of the road or the other difference, but they're all generally in the same area. It's all the same protocol. And that goes back to years of study by ODNR, safety protocols by the industry, because they do care about public safety. And then just making sure that all of us emergency responses are aware of where it is.
Was the well shut down for production?
It's an active well pad, but once they start the emergency shutdown, it does stop production on that well, not only at the well site, but it sends alerts to their Texas offices and local offices to alert that that's been done, so that down the line, like say on a pipeline or another pad, they know that this one's shut in, so it might be diverting gas to a different location. But those are all, again, that's all safety checks that are built into this whole system.
Is it back up and all open now?
Right now it's under investigation. I'm not sure if they're operational yet, but the industry does their own, and then ODNR does an investigation as well. So I would imagine that they're probably pretty close. But I have a call with them coming up here before noon, just to see.
Thank you. Anything else for Dustin?
Yeah. So can you give me an update on how we're going with the mapping on the annex building and any progress to be reported there?
Sorry, as far as the mapping of the
Annex building?
annex. So yeah, we're going to start our COOP, which is our continuous operations plan. That all is working on that in progress right now, trying to not only take the offices that we have, but what's going to be coming into the annex building, working on that plan. We're pretty much going to try and take what we have here, make sure it's compatible, and then tweak it as needed.
Okay, so there's progress.
Yes, there is.
So I have,
Media have any questions for Dustin?
yeah.
There
Thank you.
are a couple comments on Facebook. We did have a resident state that the road crew also did well. And our 911 coordinator, Samantha Lamont, commented and said she would like to give a shout out to the EMA for all their work this weekend. They worked tirelessly through this storm, and Dustin was so proactive and helpful to dispatch, and it made things much smoother.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you. All right, at this time, we'll move on then to the clerk's report.
I have two things this morning. I would just like to advise viewers that the Caring Hands will be holding their Valentine's Day bake sale on Friday, February 13th, 2026. The bake sale will be from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the second floor of the courthouse. This information has been shared to the Commissioner's Facebook page. And also, I would just like to remind viewers that the American Red Cross is giving out free smoke alarms and installation. To receive a smoke alarm and set up an appointment for installation, viewers can call the American Red Cross at 330-453-0146. This information has also been shared to the Commissioner's Facebook page, and that's all I have.
Thank you. Any questions for the clerk's report? Commissioner Leggett?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of update on the annex building on last week. This morning, the Silco fire protection, we ran through session to approve it. That will go back to the architect first thing this morning. She will make a phone call to Sheets Electric, which is our electrician over there. They will install the dialer on the fire system. So it goes to them when it's monitoring. Occupancy papers should be sent out within 3 to 4 days after he gets it installed. So we'll be able to start maybe having some people over there working. The key, the cylinder locks are all installed in all the doors. Maintenance is trying to work with Brad over there, one of the Stittle guys, to get the keys for the election board downstairs so they can have the keys to make sure the building stays locked. So their IT guy can go in and start installing monitors and TVs and getting them prepped for the move. So that's pretty much all I have today for the board. You guys have any questions for me?
No, sir. Thank you. Commissioner Workner?
No updates at this time.
All right. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to take my time and talk a little bit about, we've already talked about a little bit, but the big weather event that we had, big snow event and cold event. I just wanted to give a special thanks to several different industries and organizations. First, I want to thank our dispatchers for going to come in the storm and keep the sheriff's office moving. Their vital role, as a former dispatcher, I know the vital role that they play every day with every department, not just the sheriff's office, but the village police department, ambulances, fire departments, EMA, you name it. They get calls from the county highway department. So I want to give thanks to them. Again, our law enforcement officers were out battling the snow and the temperatures as they always do, dealing with some of the worst things they ever see in their lives. So thank you for those. Like Mr. Lucas has said, the firefighters have been on a roll lately with a lot of challenges that they've overcome and met, and most of them are, if not all of them, are volunteer firefighters. Are giving up their time with their family or their job, or even time in a warm bed to go out in negative temperature degree and play with water. Not play, but use water that's freezing up on them. Our ambulance personnel in our county are answering calls, going to help our residents in need at a time that's worst of their life. They're battling the same frigid temperatures, the same road conditions, and trying to get people to a hospital in a timely manner to help them. Our ODOT truck drivers are battling on roads that were just covered in snow, trying to keep them open for the public, working crazy hours. Villages are using their town people to clear their roadways and trying to keep things open and running hours of all night long and during this event. The township trustees talked to several trustees that were actually plowing snow to give their road crews breaks and trying to keep up with the storm. And I don't know if you've ever been on a township road when it's snow covered. It's hard to even find out where the road's at. We've got private plow companies in our community that were getting our businesses open back up, our churches back up, people's driveways. And I think one of the most important things is your neighbors helping neighbors, just checking on them, digging them out of their driveways, using what farm equipment they have to open up driveways for everybody. That's what makes the community so special here in Carroll County. I don't want to forget our very own courthouse maintenance people that spent hours of keeping up the courthouse properties, the county properties, opened up our sidewalks. At this time, we don't have a closed-in warm cab for them in a tractor. And we're working on that, but right now they're out in the frigid temperatures with a little John Deere tractor trying to keep the sidewalks opened up and keep our parking lots opened up. And then, of course, we've got our county highway department. And that snow event for that county highway department was January 25th to January 27th. They had 20 operators, 2 mechanics, and 3 supervisors working during that snow event. We had 11 trucks were on the roads for 36 straight hours and covered 2,500 miles. And that turns out to be 578 labor hours. And we put down 623 tons of winter mix on our county roads. We have about 300 miles in the road, or 300 miles of county roadways. Bob, is that somewhere around that? Right?
Sounds right.
That's a lot of seat time in a plow truck. So as a leader of the community, I can't thank them enough for what they've done this past week and what they'll continue to do. Like you said, whenever the fire tones drop, they're going to continue to go. Whenever the snow flies, they're going to continue getting the trucks and plow, because that's what we do in Carroll County. So just again, thank you to those people.
I have an observation to make, and that would be that in this county, it seems like when conditions are the worst is when our people shine the best.
Well, enough rambling for me. Is there anything else before the board? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.